Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Glorious sunshine in England today, and it is going to be roasting hot all week. I'm in a good mood because Arsenal ain't playing today, so we get to watch a proper team tonight in Man City. They take on Burnley. If Burnley win, somehow beat Man City, I think they're level on points with us. I think they might even go above us, actually. Sad times if you're an Arsenal fan right now. I'm going to go through the whole squad in a minute and give you my thoughts on which ones I'd keep and bin. And I didn't even know that Martinez's contract expires next June as well. So that's now 8 or 9 players that are on the 1 year to go list. Well done, Raul. Well done, mate. Anyone who goes into the last 2 years of their contract, we'll offer them a new one. And if they don't sign it or we don't offer them a new one, we'll sell them. Well, we've got 8 or 9 that need to be sold this summer then, mate, because you're a year late. But anyway, just a reminder that tonight I will be doing a Man City watch along. I won't be streaming that on HOTMIC. I don't think it's. I think it's on Sky Sports, and I only have that on my phone, unfortunately. So I will not be streaming onto HOTMIC tonight. But do download it. Do download that. There's plenty more games to come this month. Arsenal play on Thursday, obviously, again against Southampton. That should be fun. Banter Club arriving in the south of the country this time. And don't forget, if you're a member of the channel, 7 o'clock tonight, I'll be doing a member stream. It won't be a massively long one, but Kenny Ken's coming on it with me. So big up Kenny Ken. That'll start at 7 o'clock. If you're a member, just check the community tab about 6:30, 6:45. Come join in. And me and Kenny are going to have a good old chat, and you lot can join in too. But let me share my screen. And we'll go through the whole Arsenal squad. This is on Arsenal.com, of course. You have to credit them, otherwise they block you. It's kind of funny. They get your stream taken down because that's how they work. But there you go. So it is on Arsenal.com. Obviously, Bernd Leno is out. We don't know how long for yet, but it does look like it's going to be about a year, which is kind of sad. And the fallout from that challenge, I don't really get it. I think the geezer did nothing wrong. Everyone's watched it in slow motion and still photos of it. I don't think he did anything wrong. Watch it in real time. The geezer had a split second to make a decision. By the time Leno catches the ball, he's already sprung off the floor. What's he supposed to do? Just stop in midair? So yeah, listen, he had the last laugh. He scored the winning goal. I'm sure he don't really care the abuse he's getting off of our fans online. But Leno, yes, I would keep Leno. Martinez, I'm not too sure about this geezer, to be honest with you, because I do think he's a decent keeper. I think he's our longest serving player. But he does only have a year left on his contract at the end of this month. So what do? Leno's out. Come January, he can go and negotiate with a team abroad to then leave. So it's not a great situation. Matt Macy, never going to be good enough. Not for me. Get rid. He's not done anything wrong. I just don't think he's that good. Zoolander at right back. Bye-bye. See ya. Go and walk the fashion model, catwalks and become a fashion model in Milan, mate. Wifey at left back. Tierney, love him. He should be club captain. Keeping him all day long. Socrates, bye-bye. See ya. Holding. I've seen a lot of people give me a little bit of stick for saying he played all right at the weekend. I thought he'd done all right. I didn't see that he did anything stupidly wrong. And I thought for his first game back, after 3 months off, having come back from a big injury and not played great, I actually thought he'd done all right. People are saying that he sucked in for the 1-2 maybe, but I don't know. I just think that was a great bit of play from them, if I'm honest. And I don't know whether I'd keep him. This is the problem. We've got Saliba coming in. I'll come to that in a minute. But we've obviously got Pablo Mari. And it's kind of funny, actually, because with Cedric and with Pablo Mari, they're both on loan. We have until tomorrow to decide whether we want to keep them until the end of this season. You can do a little mini contract with them. We have to submit that all by tomorrow. So the club better be working hard today. I'm telling you that for nothing, because if we don't submit that by tomorrow, they can walk out for nothing on the 30th of June and not be part of our squad for the rest of the season. So big choices to come up. Cedric's obviously not played, but just coming back to Holding, I think I probably would keep him unless an offer came in for, I don't know, 20 million quid or something, then maybe get rid. But I'd keep him as a backup. I wouldn't have him as a full-time starter. Cedric Suarez, I'd keep him. 100% I'd keep him. I don't think he's a great right back, but I don't think he's a rubbish right back. He's is a Nacho Monreal. He'll give you 7 out of 10 pretty much every week. Yes, he hasn't played for us, so we don't know how he's going to fit into our shambolic defence. But every time I've seen him play, I thought, you know what, you can actually cross the ball, bruv. You can actually defend. Yeah? Why don't you come and play for Arsenal? We might actually get better. So yes, I would keep him. This clown, Mustafi, our most expensive centre-back. In fact, he is the 5th most expensive German signing in world football ever. That is unbelievable. Bin. Get rid. Callum Chambers. I'm not so sure about him. Maybe keep him as a backup. Get Saliba in. Get another one in. Maybe keep him as a backup. Maybe sell him. I'm kind of on the fence with him. Pablo Marie. I don't know, man. Listen, I ain't seen enough of that guy to make a proper opinion on him. This Muppet next to him, David Luiz. Bye-bye. See ya. Go. See ya. Gone. Ruud Hullit's absolutely battered him in the media, saying that so many clubs have got rid of him, but somehow he keeps turning up somewhere. Big up Ruud Gullit. Thomas the Tank. He ain't the tank, he's Thomas the Tank. Chew effing chew. Bye-bye, bin. Dani Ceballos. I would put him in my best Arsenal 11 that we could currently mould right now. But that's not to say I think he's that great. I just think he's better than Xhaka. All he's done is talk. Oh, I want to go to Madrid. Oh, I want to go to Real Betis. Oh, I want to go back to me. Oh, Madrid's my home. Yeah, bye, mate. Yeah, get on a flight. See ya. Jog on. Bye-bye. This guy, 374 days until this clown is out of the football club. Biggest fraud I've ever seen in world football in my whole entire 38 years on this planet. He's conned a whole generation of kids into thinking that assist stats actually mean anything. Bye-bye. Yeah, the day he leaves will be bigger than the day Wenger went. Lucas Torreira, depending on who we bring in next to him, depends on whether I'd keep him. I think he's all right. I don't dislike him, but I don't think he's as good as our fans rate him. So I would keep him for now, but we need to put a proper player next to him, a Thomas Partey, because all he tends to do is make up for Granit Xhaka's mistakes. Maitland-Niles, I'd keep him as a right-back if we ain't going to go and buy one. Then you've got Cedric and Niles as right-back. I think he's a lot better defensively than people give him credit for. He's still kind of young, but again, if we get a £20 million bid for him, bye-bye. Joe Willock, not good enough. Said it for a long time, not good enough. See ya. Guendouzi needs to stop falling over. That's what he needs to do. I don't like the way he grabbed hold of that geezer by the throat at the weekend. I thought that was a disgrace. Do that in game. Push the geezer, rough him up. If you thought there was an injustice on Leno, why are you all kicking off at the end of the game? Rough him up in the game. All surround him. Keown against Van Nistelrooy and all that. Push him about. Get a few yellow cards. To do it after the game is kind of weak. Yeah, it's kind of weak. The one thing I will say about Guendouzi is the only one in that midfield that's actually got a heart. Yeah, he always wants the ball. He always wants to get the ball and do something. Whether he can pull it off or not doesn't really matter at the moment. Some days he's good, some days he's crap. Yeah, he is only a kid. Let's not forget that. He is young and he has played nearly 100 times for Arsenal, which is kind of relentless. But I would keep him. I'd give him another season. Let's see how he does. And I wouldn't have him as a regular starter week in, week out. But I do think he can. I do think he can kick on. And listen, we're going to get good money for him if we sold him. If a decent sized bid comes in for him, get rid. Bin. Granit Xhaka, the Falbanian. Bye. See ya. Take that armband off and throw it on the floor. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. See you later. Lack of threat. He's world class. He's world class. He's world class at doing absolutely nothing away from home. Bye-bye. See ya. Aubameyang. Aubameyang. If he don't score, what does he do? I've said that for about a year. And all I get is, but he's the best player in the team. No, he's not. He's just the best goal scorer in the team. I really like Aubameyang. Yeah, I do really like Aubameyang. His attitude in the last couple of games has stunk. Yeah, and it's not the first time that I've seen him waving his arms about when it's not going right for him. But, give him the money. Yeah, give him a timescale. I said this from January. I would have given his timescale for me would have gone. I would have given him till the end of May, beginning of June. If you ain't signed, you're going, mate. We haven't done that, and In 8 days' time, he's into the last year of his contract, and he has us by the short and curlies and the big balls, and he can just take liberties for the next 12 months. And because he's attached himself to the biggest fan channel in the world by retweeting them all the time and quote tweeting them all the time and sharing their stories all the time, he's latched on to a massive, massive fan base. The next biggest Arsenal platform other than Arsenal Football Club. He knows exactly what he's doing. But if he don't sign, we're shafted. So either sign or get rid. And we better hurry up and make that decision. Apparently, we haven't even offered him a deal. That kind of sums this football club up. But I would keep him. I do want to keep him, but I ain't being held to ransom. So either sign or see ya. Nicola Pepe, presence blood and all that one. I'd keep him. 100% I'd keep him. This geezer is an absolute baller. We see his goal again at the weekend was absolutely brilliant. And the thing for me is that people say he's had a bad season. The geezer's been in and out, shake it all about. He's still bagged 7 or 8 goals. He's still got 7 or 8 assists. So what's he going to be like when he has a great season? Yeah, all day long I'm keeping him. Proper player, play him every week. Even at the weekend, I sat there on the stream and I said to Chig, big up Chig, I see you in the chat, mate. I said to Chig that that's why you keep him on. He was playing rubbish all game, but then that one little bit of brilliance, bang, you're 1-0 up. Yeah, that is why you keep him on the pitch. Yeah, he hasn't had a sustained run of games. Arteta come out and said that he's got no consistency. Well, he wouldn't have, mate, because you don't play him every week. It ain't rocket science. Best young coach on the planet, apparently. Let's move on to the pet project. Reece Nelson. Bye, mate. See ya. But he was fantastic in Germany. No, he was fantastic in Germany for about 6 weeks, then kept turning up late to training and then did nothing at all in Germany. Nothing. But he's the pet project. He's the next Raheem Sterling. He ain't. Reality check. He ain't. Yeah, he ain't. He ain't even the next Jovino. See ya. Eddie Nketiah. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Listen, I was at his game when he scored against Norwich City. He scored twice against Norwich City. And I thought, boy, we've got a bit of a player here. What's he done since? Yeah, I know he's not played a massive amount of games for Arsenal. He couldn't get in Leeds United's team. Now he's leading the line against Man City. Not good enough. Thanks, mate. See you later. The best young, or one of the best young players in the world, Gabriel Martinelli, a friend of mine. Big up, Russ. Big up this donation as well. Thank you. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate that, mate. One of my friends, Russ, put a tweet out yesterday, and he said, is it too stupid to think that maybe we have to pay more money for Martinelli if we keep playing him and he keeps scoring? Maybe there's something in the contract that says if he hits 15 goals or hits 12 goals or something like that, then maybe we have to give a little boost, a little kickback to the club we bought him from. If he plays X amount of appearances, is that another little bonus we got to play the club we bought him from? I don't know. To me, that kind of makes sense because where has he been? Why has he not featured? What has this kid done to not get a game over the pet project and a kid who couldn't play for Leeds? I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. Yeah. So maybe Russ is right. Maybe Russ is right. So I don't know. Listen, we'll see. So yeah, we shall see. Let's move on. Konstantinos Mavropanos. Let me just grab my tea 1 second. Not good enough. Never been good enough. Massively overhyped by our fans, as per usual. And 5 teams in Germany want him. So see ya. Thanks, mate. Bye-bye. William Saliba. William van Dijk. He is the Messi of centre-backs, according to Twitter. No, he ain't. We don't know what he is because we haven't seen him. Yeah, it's all well and good seeing him in France. All well and good seeing him in France. Is he going to be able to come in and slot straight into the banter defence? I don't know. Let's pray that he does. Because, listen, I really want him to do well. Really want him to do well. But the pressure on this kid is a joke. Yeah, the pressure on him is a joke. He has not kicked a ball for Arsenal. Yet he's hailed as the best centre-back in our club's history right now. Not for me. Let's just wait and see. Mohamed El sideways and backwards. Bye. Stay at Besiktas. Yeah, I don't necessarily blame El Neni. And people say he's crap, he's this. He's not crap. Yeah, he's not crap. It's just, he is what he is. People go, oh, all he does is pass sideways and backwards. Yeah, he does. He does pass sideways and backwards. What do you expect him to do? Dribble around 7 players? No. Get rid. Never good enough. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Never good enough for Man United, so why would he ever be good enough for us as well? See ya. Emil Smith-Rowe. I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I do like him. I do think he's got something about him, but can he kick on and do it for Arsenal? I'm not so sure. So if we get a bid for him, maybe Huddersfield will come and buy him. Then yeah, maybe get rid. I don't know. One thing I do know is that if I go back through that squad real quick, Martinez has got 1 year left on his contract next week. Socrates, there's 2. Mustafi, that's 3. David Luiz, we think he's probably out of contract now. That's 4. Mesut Ozil, that's 5. Who else is there? Lacazette, there's 6. Oh no, he's down to 2, isn't he? Aubameyang, there's 6. El Neni, I think's got a year left. I think. Mkhitaryan definitely has. So there's 7. There's at least 7 players. Where's Saka? Saka ain't even on this list. Where is he? Did I miss Saka? Why is Saka not on the list? Where is he? Obviously, we keep Saka. Why is Saka not on their list? Does that mean something? Does that mean he's going? This is breaking news, people. Where's Saka? Look. Forwards. Lacazette, Aubameyang, Pepe, Nelson and Ketia Martinelli. So where's Saka? Midfield. He's not there either. Is he in defence? He's not even in defence. Well, thanks for the memories, Bukayo Saka. It was emotional. Good luck at your next club, mate. Where is he? Where's he gone? Where is he? Why have Arsenal not put him on their website? Yeah, for the squad. Look. Teams. Go to men. Goalkeepers. Is it going to update? Did I miss him? He's genuinely not on the squad. Oh my God. Well, thanks, mate. It was emotional. Bye-bye. But I would keep him. He's in the academy list. Really? Why ain't he in the first team list? He's a first teamer. He's not an academy anymore. That's mad. Why is Smith-Rowe on there then? Because surely Smith-Rowe would be an academy one. I don't get that. That makes no sense. No sense. But there we go. Anyway, let me rifle through some of your comments and questions. Let me get rid of that. And he's on the academy list. I don't get that. That makes no sense. Why would he be on the academy? I know he came through this season from the academy, but come on, man. You change your list. He plays every week. But there you go. Anyway, let me read some of these out. Do smash the likes up. Nearly 900 people watching this live. Don't forget, if you haven't downloaded HOTMIC, the link is in the description. Use my code. It's there as well. Download it. Go and follow me on HOTMIC. I'll be doing a lot of watch-alongs on that this month and next month. And next month, oh my God, in the space of 11 days, we have Wolves away, Leicester at home, Spurs away, Liverpool at home. That's going to go well. We've got Southampton on Thursday. We've still got to play Villa. We've still got to play Watford. We're kind of shafted out here, aren't we? Apparently, we want to bid for Almeida. I would take him, mate. Hope you're well. Big up, Raheem. I'd take that kid in a heartbeat. He is class, mate. So there you go. What time's the members stream? 7 p.m, my friend. 7 p.m. Torreira's not on the list. Torreira was on the list, mate. Torreira is on the list. So I can see him. He was sat next to Ozil. Torreira is on the list. 100% on the list. On the list. There we go. He's on the list. There's Torreira. He's on the list. There he is. Top right next to Mesut. So he is on the list. Do subscribe to Gunnar Eagle Eye if you haven't as well. We had a really good couple of watch-alongs recently. Even though the results have been crap, at least we've tried to entertain you a bit better than our football club at the moment. Any players that linked with us today that won't sign? I genuinely don't know, if I'm honest. Is Partey really coming? Well, I hope so. I hope so, mate. I genuinely do. Almiron. I kind of like Almiron. I can't lie. Is he good enough to play for us? Well, at the moment, he probably is, because we're rubbish. Chelsea are really close to signing Havertz. They're making big moves. Well, I did tell everyone this about 2 months ago, that they're challenging for a title, and everyone laughed at me. That's what happens when you do your research and you know how much they've spent, and you know that they've been banned for 2 windows, and you know how much they've recouped, and that their net spend's only 100 million in 5 years. That's what you get when you do your research. And so going, oh, F Chelsea, they're rubbish. Really? Well, they've just bought one of the best strikers in Europe for about 3 million quid, more than we bought Lacazette for. Yeah, great business, great business. When do you think the new season will start? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know, mate. Saka's not been officially promoted to the team yet. Well, that's stupid, man. I don't get that. How much could we get for them all? Well, if we was to get rid of them all, we'd probably get about 180, 200 million quid, mate. Maybe a bit more, maybe 200 million quid. So yeah, that'd go and buy a few more, wouldn't it? Would you take Maupay at Arsenal? Yeah, because he's got more bollocks than half of our players, mate. So yeah, why not? Why not? He always scores against us. Big up Mike. He says Martinez, Maitland-Niles, Mustafi, Holding, Tierney, Saka. Tierney is a centre-back. Torreira, Guendouzi, Pepe, Aubameyang, Martinelli. What's your opinion on this lineup? It's not bad. It's not bad. Maitland-Niles at right wing-back. Not sure about Tierney at centre-back. I know he's played there a few times, but I don't know. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad, mate. Well, it'd be better than what we put out at the weekend, that's for sure. We're a rubbish mid-table team all the way. Well, we are the epitome of mid-table. We are exactly 10th. Aubameyang or Laka, one has to leave. Well, I'd get rid of Laka, but I do think it's going to be Abba. I don't want that Saint Maximan guy anywhere near Arsenal, mate. No way. He's just a faster version of Alex Iwobi. Just a faster Alex Iwobi. He's got no output. And this is what makes me laugh, and I'm not having a dig at you. So many people big that geezer up at Newcastle, yet sit and trash Pepe, who's absolutely battered that geezer apart on goals this season, yeah, and hardly played. And people can say, oh, he plays in a worse team. Well, not really. They're a point behind us. Do you know what I mean? The teams are kind of level. Newcastle is our level. We're Newcastle. Newcastle and Palace are our challenge. Sarr is class. Should have signed him after seeing him destroy us at Rennes. Yeah, he's not bad. Mr. Absolute sitter at the weekend. Upper Meccano or Kanate, both. I'll take both. Will we finish above Spurs? Bro, the question should be, will we finish above Palace? Giroud is better than Laka. For Arsenal, he is, that's for sure. Lacazette's not scored in a season since he's been here more goals than Giroud did in the season. And Giroud went 4 months without one. Reece Nelson, the next Sterling, really? So was Jordan Ibe, and that ended up, he's at Bournemouth. That's so true. Right, let's do 3 more and I'm getting out of here. Good afternoon, Lee. 100% agree with your players that you would keep and the players you would bin. Thank you, mate. Let's do 2 more. I hope we don't get any sort of European football so we can focus on rebuilding. Says Vishwas. I'd actually like to get Europa League. I enjoy the Europa League. Let me end on that one. Big up Tucky. Look at Arsenal. Look at Liverpool, sorry. Henderson, Milner, Robertson, Wijnaldum, Shaqiri, Mane, all signed from English clubs, and none, with exception of Mane, were marquee. Shrewdness is the name of the game, which makes it all the more worrying as to why we don't play our youngsters, because you put them in the shop window, that's your turnover. Yeah, because Martinelli, if he carried on playing, we could potentially get 50 million quid from him at the end of the season. That's not over-egging it. That is saying the truth. If we continue to play Guendouzi, we might get 35, 40 million for him. Who knows? You know, but not playing these players and playing the ones that have already failed and not done the dues for us, we ain't going to get any more money for them. And the youngsters are the ones that are going to generate your money, because you're buying them for next to nothing. You're going to flog them for a big profit, and then you reinvest that, and then you get better along the way. We ain't doing that, man. It's crazy. I'm going to read these 2 donations out. Thank you very much to both of you. Now I'm going to end this stream. But I will be back in about an hour with a Premier League video. Just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then I'll be back at 5 o'clock as normal. 7 o'clock members stream. Come and check that out. Kenny Ken's joining me on that one. And then I'll be doing a watch along for the Man City game tonight. I am busy bee today. I also need to order wifey some birthday presents. It's her birthday on Wednesday, and I'm lastminute.com. So yeah, big up Nicholas. Thank you for your donation. Our players seem to be holding on for dear life at Arsenal. Where would Zouland or Xhaka go, for example, if they didn't have cozy life at Arsenal? Well, believe it or not, mate, a lot of Xhaka lovers, and yes, there are a lot of Xhaka lovers, said, but if Conte and Simeone wanted him last summer, that means he must be great. Sell the lot. Big up yourself, Jason. That's how our fan base seems to work, unfortunately. Big up Cantro. Too many players who haven't lived up to even a quarter of the hype. Mavropanos, Holding, Nelson, Willock, and Nketiah, though he's still young. Well, yeah, you could take that onto some of the first team players that play week in, week out as well, that have not lived up to a quarter of their hype. But what do we know, mate? Apparently, if you say stuff like that, you're toxic. You're toxic and negative. Do smash the likes if you haven't already. Do subscribe. The subs are flying up through the roof recently, over 570 last week. So that's pretty relentless. So we're not a million miles away from 37k now. We only hit 36k on Tuesday last week. So do batter the likes up. Do download HOTMIC and do subscribe if you're new. And I'll be back in about an hour with a Premier League video. So all have a wonderful day. Bluetooth, baby. Laters, people.